Well, hello, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, this has been a heck of a March, right? I'm telling you. And don't worry, because there's some more to come. But we're going to have that conversation. While we build up to that conversation, let me welcome you in on Sonoran Mystic Tarot and let you know that this is your reading for the week of March 21st through the 27th. Now, we're doing things a little differently because Spirit said no tarot this week. We are doing psychic. We're tapping into that full moon energy. And so with that full moon energy, especially with this moon, we are going to just roll with this. I can't believe what all has come to me based on Spirit, and I'm loving it. I kind of put it down in my head and figured how we're going to talk about it. So I make it a little disjointed from time to time because I didn't write something down. I don't script. I just heard what Spirit said, and Spirit's going to fill more in while I'm talking, I'm sure. So let's get right to it. Again, Capricorn. And the thing that they gave me, and it says, time to open the door. That was the title. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun. Let's see how this goes, right? Well, it's going to be interesting and fun, actually, because you know what? You kind of been pulled back from the world. You kind of been isolated. You kind of been, you kind of felt like, you kind of closed off a little bit. You were doing some healing. You were doing some self-work. You've been trying to catch up with things, again, those kind of things. But no more Capricorn. It is time to open the door. It's time to party. It's time to celebrate. It's time to get out there among people again. And so this is the week to do it. I feel that there's so much energy pent up in you. There's so much need in you to be social that this is the week to do it. This is the week to do it. There's so much energy out there anyway. And as that energy plugs in with you and as that energy is popping around you, you're sitting there going, man, I can't just sit here. I can't sit here. I mean, you're sitting there and right now, you're sitting there probably and just moving your foot or moving your leg, or using your hands or doing something like that. You're fidgeting. You're not sitting still even. I mean, this energy is sparking you. The energy is getting to you. Those of you who chew when I'm talking about the ones that are chewing you're grinding your teeth, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going anywhere else with that. I'll keep your secret. But you know what I'm talking about. Again, you're moving, you're agitated, you're irritated, not in a bad way. You're irritated because you just have this feeling of energy. You have new energy. Where did it come from? You haven't had this much energy in a while. It's that moon. Is that full moon. And it's that cycle in the moon. So take advantage of it. Get out there, open that door, start getting back out in the world, get social. If you're invited to something this week, do it. If you thought about throwing a party, do it. And I'm not talking about let's get together and have a great plan and we're going to do who cares about the plan? I'm not saying the plan's important. I'm not saying anything is more important than the party. Get it going. Don't make an excuse. I don't have the money, so I don't have any food. Potluck, hello, bring some stuff. Come on over and bring something. If you want a drink, bring a drink. If you want food, bring food. Nobody's going to have a problem with wanting to do potluck because guess what? There are a lot of Capricorns out there, and a lot of Capricorns have spouses. And those folks are going to be wanting to have this energy dealt with as well. They're going to be wanting to come visit. They're going to bring their spouses and you're going to bring your friends. So believe me, there are people out there. And of course, Capricorn, what I'm not saying, even because it's not just the Capricorn, it's when people want to spend time with you, especially when you are in your higher power. And right now you are. You are at a point where you're popping, where you're just radiating energy, and let that radiation come through. Let that radiation be shared with the people. The people love that part of you. When you do that, you just draw so much in. I mean, it's amazing. You put out all this vibration and it comes back to you. And Capricorn, this high energy level that you are being just bombarded with has raised your energy level. And so do not be surprised if during this week, even if you do not believe in this woo-woo stuff, even if you don't believe in the psychic like what I'm doing, even if you don't believe in the tarot cards that I usually do, but yet you find yourself here, kind of interesting question. Why? Because your vibrations are stepped up. And when you raise your vibrations, that is where Spirit is. And so don't be surprised if this week you get a download, lots of downloads, and you find out you're clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant. You get information, you don't know where it's coming from. You hear things you don't know where you've heard them. You're like, who's saying that? You see things, you're like, did I see that? All these things, you're going to get some of that this week. And you're going to say, wait a minute, did I just see a person come in front of me? Your mediumship skills, maybe there, I'm telling you, there is so much energy around you with your level higher. Now you are on the plane of the spiritual folks. And so the information will be coming in. So do not be surprised if you learn and hear and know things that you would never have known before about people that you may not even know. Or the other thing is you'll get images and notices and information and visuals and even words that initially won't make sense. And this is what I want to share with you. This is the frustration of any psychic and of any medium and of any tarot reader and any light worker, is that figure out in your vocabulary, figure out for your own vocabulary what that meant to you. If you see, like if I see a little brown square like this, an edible brown square, not that kind of edible, by the way. I think of my grandmother Rumor, and my grandmother Rumor has these little square molasses cookies that she used to make. And there's only one other person in the world that makes those cookies like grandma did. And so if I get a hit and it's that square cookie, then if I'm in a mediumship situation, then I know it's a grandmother. And I know it's a grandmother on my father's side, specifically because of that cookie. And so again, because I know that's my vocabulary, you will know your vocabulary. You will think, okay, I'm down by the seashore and I'm on the water. I'm sitting there on the sand. Well, what does that mean to you? What would that mean to you? That's how it clicks. And you say, okay, that's what it means. It could mean you're going on a trip, but it also could mean that you're finding nirvana this week. You're finding peace, you're finding relaxation, whatever, or it says you need to, whatever. The point is that learn your vocabulary. This is a week for it. Again, a lot of stuff's coming into you. Capricorn, you're going to be overloaded this week, but it's great. Take that spirit, use it to your advantage. Do not take no for an answer. Have a party, go to a party, get out and about, make sure you're socializing, make sure that any opportunity you can have to be around people, that you take it and make it that kind of week. Okay. And by the way, it's like interesting. This backdrop makes me look to have a tiara. Did you notice this? How funny is that, right? Oh God, I'm crazy. I know. But anyway, with that said, while we're looking at my tiara and we're enjoying your energy, take the energy to go down below here on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Also click over here to the that little like, hit that one. That one's important because if you hit the like button, it tells the algorithm that you've enjoyed this and you believe other people need to see this. And then the algorithm picks it up and starts running it more with other people and introducing it to new audiences, which is wonderful because people do need to hear this. This is a week of such great energy. I hate to see it go to waste. And then last of all is that little icon bell beside it, the icon that is a little bell shape. Click that one and you'll get notices every time we upload new content and every time I go live on Wednesday evenings and Thursday mornings for free tarot readings. And if you want your own free personalized tarot reading, make sure you join us on Wednesday evenings and Thursday mornings. And by hitting that bell, it'll send you that thing and all you have to do is click. So with that said, I'm going to let you go. Have a great one, Capricorn. This is going to be a wild ride and I can't wait to hear how it is. Send me some feedback. Let me know. Advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. Until then, we'll see you next week with another reading. Bye-bye.